So there be this dance hall star named Vybz Kartel who's been locked up tighter than a treasure chest since 2011. But hold on to your tricorn hats because the Jamaica Court of Appeal just pulled off a plot twist worthy of a swashbuckling blockbuster. They decided against a retrial for the murder of Clive Lizard Williams. Aye, you heard right, no need for a do-over. And so, Vybz Kartel and his three co-defendants, Sean Campbell, Kahira Jones, and Andre St. John, be setting sail for freedom after years in the brig. The court, savvy as a seasoned sailor, said, the interest of justice don't be needing a new trial." They reckoned Vybz wouldn't survive a longer sentence, poor soul. Plus, they mentioned the psychological and financial effects on the appellants, especially Kartel's health. Now let's talk about Kartel's accommodations. His cell? Aye, it'd be a brick box with no air, no water, and only a bucket for a privy. His neck? Swollen like a pufferfish wearing an 18.5-inch collar. His face? Puffier than a souffle, and his glasses make his eyes pop like cannonballs. In 2023, his private doctor scribbled an affidavit saying, "Kartel's Graves' disease and heart woes be worsening. Without surgery, he might be fish food." Vybz Kartel, whose real name be Adidja Palmer, and his crew have been marooned in Jamaican prison since 2011. Their 2014 conviction was built on circumstantial evidence, like video and phone records from his BlackBerry torch and the ramblings of a witness who'd lost their sea legs. Once upon a time in the vibrant streets of Jamaica, there lived a man named Adidja Azim Palmer. But don't let that fancy name fool you. He was better known as the dancehall sensation, Vybz Kartel. Vybz had a knack for creating reggae tracks that made even the palm trees sway. His hits included classics like Clark's Again, because really, who doesn't love a fresh pair of kicks? War Organizer, where he probably scheduled battles on his Google Calendar, and Romping Shop, which, rumor has it, inspired a whole line of dancehall-themed furniture. But Vybz wasn't just about music, he was a man of many talents. When he wasn't dropping tracks, he moonlighted as a producer and songwriter. And get this, even behind bars, he managed to keep the entrepreneurial spirit alive. Picture this, Vybz Kartel, sitting in his prison cell, penning lyrics and drafting business plans. His fellow inmates would gather around, eyes wide, as he explained his latest venture, a book. Vybz co-authored a book titled The Voice of the Jamaican Ghetto. Incarcerated, but not silenced. It was like chicken soup for the soul, but with more bass drops and fewer chicken nuggets. Now let's talk net worth. Vybz Kartel's estimated fortune was a cool $1 million. Not bad for a guy who spent more time in courtrooms than on dance floors. His primary income? Well, it wasn't from selling Clark's shoes, though he probably rocked a few pairs. Nope, it was all about those reggae vibes. Vybz Kartel's trial was the longest in Jamaica's history, 65 days of legal drama. Imagine the courtroom, lawyers dropping rhymes, judges doing the moonwalk, and the jury breakdancing their way to a verdict. And then came the plot twist. Vybz's conviction got quashed. Turns out, a juror tried to bribe the others with Jamaican dollars, around $3,200, to sway the verdict. The judge said, fatal to the safety of the convictions. So Vybz Kartel danced out of prison. Well, not literally. There were still bars involved. His fans chanted "Free Kartel" outside the court, and the police wore riot gear just in case the beat dropped too hard. The mystical land of Jamaica, Vybz Kartel emerged from the reggae-infused mist. Born on January 7, 1976, he was practically delivered by the Victoria Jubilee Hospital's resident DJ. Rumor has it that the doctor slapped his tiny bum to the beat of "No Woman, No Cry." Vybz's family tree reads like a dancehall playlist. Norris Palmer and Teresa Palmer, his parents, probably danced their way into parenthood. His sister, Maureen Palmer Nelson, moonlights as a backup dancer for Sean Paul. Now, Vybz Kartel's childhood was a mixtape of neighborhoods. He grew up in the Waterford area of Portmore, Jamaica, where the air smelled of jerk chicken and sound systems. His mother and stepfather whisked him away to Waterhouse, Kingston. It's like they shuffled the deck and dealt him a new hand of life. Vybz attended St. Patrick's School and Calabar High School, where he perfected the art of daggering during recess. Unfortunately, his academic journey hit a speed bump when he got expelled. But fear not, our hero didn't give up. He enrolled in a tutoring technical school where he learned essential life skills like how to fix a speaker using only a paperclip. Now, Vybz Kartel's college escapades remain shrouded in mystery. Did he attend the University of Rhythmology or perhaps the School of Bassline Engineering? We'll keep you posted as soon as our investigative dance crew uncovers the truth. Fast forward to Vybz' love life. He once tied the knot with Stacey Ann Alicia Elliott, a New York bank supervisor. Their wedding, as discreet as a bass drop in a library, but alas, their marital bliss hit a snag. Rumor has it that Stacey gave birth to a son who was more remixed than original track. And then there's Tanisha Shorty Johnson, Vybz' longtime flame. Their relationship was hotter than a dance hall after party. We're not sure when they split, but they did create a mini rhythm squad together. On April 18, 2003, Vybz, barely 27, became a dad, proving that his swag transcends both beats and biology. Vybz Kartel's love vibes spread like a contagious chorus. He fathered 6 more kids through his musical escapades, and guess what? His son became a dad too. Picture this, it's 1993, and Vybz Kartel, formerly known as Adi Banton, drops his debut track, Love Fat Woman, like a meteorite. Alvin Reed's label, One Heart, was probably like, hold up, did he just say Love Fat Woman? That's a whole genre we didn't know existed. Fast forward to 1996, when Vybz Kartel and his buddies Mr. Lee and singer Escobar decide to form their own band, Vybz Kartel. But alas, it fizzled out faster than a soda left in the sun. Undeterred, Vybz Kartel goes solo, like a dancehall superhero shedding his group cape. In 1998, he struts onto the stage of his hometown's production of Champions in Action. Bounty Killer, the dancehall legend from The Alliance, spots him and thinks, this kid's got more vibes than a Jamaican beach party. Vybz starts penning hits for Bounty Killer, Elephant Man, and the Scare Dem crew. His resume? Impressive. His dance moves? Even more impressive. Solo singles start dropping in 2002. Most High, Guns Like Mine, and Bad Man. Vybz Kartel's like a lyrical chef, stirring up reggae magic with Wayne Marshall on tracks like Why, Crazy Rhythm, and New Millennium, Mad Ants Rhythm. By 2003, Vybz Kartel's singles are selling like hot patties at a Kingston street corner. He's nipping at the heels of Elephant Man, another Alliance member. His debut album, Up To Die Time, lands in the same year, and then the plot thickens. Vybz Kartel and Ninja Man nearly throw down on stage at the Sting Dance Hall event. It's like a dancehall soap opera. As the turntables spin, in 2004, he drops More Up To Die Time. In 2005, it's JMT. And then, the game changer, Clark's, hits the scene in 2010. Suddenly, everyone's rocking Clark's shoes like they're the secret to enlightenment. Vybz Kartel's like, step aside, Buddha. It's all about the Clarks. Clarks 2, Clarks again. And Clarks 3, Where Way You Have, follow suit. The world's like, Vybz, are you sponsored by Clarks? He winks and says, nah, just vibin'. His subsequent album, Pondigaza 2.0, delivers hits like Ramping Shop, not a Home Depot aisle, mind you, and Life Sweet. And then, the grand finale, Kingston Story, a collab with Brooklyn producer Dre Skull. Their songs, pure fire, hotter than Scotch bonnet peppers at a jerk chicken cookout. And that, my friend, is the Vybz Kartel saga, a mix of beats, bravado, and Clark's shoes. So next time you lace up those suede kicks, remember, Vybz Kartel might just be jamming in the soul.